Out on hiphoptv.com on YouTube. Shit is fire. Check out iHipHopTV.com on YouTube.
That's right. That's right. This is iHipHopTV. Mad Money Militia Inc. 1-on-1. I'm your man PStock. This is how we do it. You know, big shout out to Aladdin 19 holding us down. Greatest producer in the world. Check him out. You know, in the background, never see him, but he's there. You know, trust us, he's there. Big shout out to Dark Diva, Mad Money Militia, always in the place. Hit up the Escape from Reality show. Check out the tour. Dark Diva, always holding it down. You know how she do. You remember, you know, the award shows, the first and second annual Escape from Reality tour awards right here, iHipHopTV. No doubt. Let's do it. So yeah, just like always, great guests, you know, great musicians, the nice guests. You know, when you talk about East Coast rap, you know, you talk about New Jersey, you know, you talk about that Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Philly, you know, you got them cities, Newark, everything in there. You know, you talk about that music corridor up there in the Northeast. You got to talk about this kid right here, up and coming. He's blazing it coming out of Jersey. You know, I mean, it's incredible the sounds he's putting down, the reviews that he's getting from what I'm hearing from people, from what I've been seeing. Like, yeah, this kid, this Jersey, the Flames is up on Sun right here. He's blowing it up, you know. But, you know, that's what we like to hear. That's what we bring you. So I ain't going to hold it back. You know, I'm going to give you a little taste. We're going to bring it in tonight's guest, you know, coming out of Jersey. Check it out.
What? Yeah, I came up out the struggle, had to write a check. Yeah, I came up learned to hustle, had to ice the neck.
Yo, Juice, you know, let the viewers know, how did you get into making music?
I started rapping my man J. Rail, you can hear me? Yeah, I said my man J. Rail, he started me rapping. He got me going. He just had me, like, we were just smoking rap. And, you know, from there, it was just like a couple other people just was egging me on, like, yo, you should rap, like, you should start rapping. And so that's really how I got started. Just people, like, influencing me, like, telling me, like, yo, your freestyles is hot.
Who was some of your influences coming up?
So that's really how I started for it.
I mean, who was some of your influences, like, that you was listening to when you got into it at that time?
People that was influencing me to rap?
Yeah, that was influenced, that you were influenced by, that gave you that inspiration, motivation, other than, you know, your people that was with you, but you see people on getting on, you know, who was influential to you?
Shit, influential to me. I don't really got too many, like, people that influence me like that. I would say
who was
maybe
that?
Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z and Master P.
Jay-Z, yeah.
I like Dave's story. I go back, I listen to Jay-Z's story, how he got on. I mean, I can see that happening.
I hear that in your flow too. I hear that in your flow too. I hear
I can see that for me.
Yeah, I hear that in your flow too. And there ain't nothing wrong with that at all. You know, but what's the most difficult thing for you about being an artist at this stage? What's the most difficult thing?
being patient, trusting the process. Because as an artist, you don't really see your work until you can see your work. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
You don't really see it. Like everybody else around you, they see what's going on. They looking like, oh damn, like oh you doing this, you doing that. Oh wow. But you don't really feel it until it's like really like until you like really went in like that. So that's probably the biggest thing for me. Like just being patient. You got the sound and knowing that you got everything, you just ain't there yet. That's probably the hardest thing.
Right, right. Yeah, that's true. You know, the patience. You know, be patient. Don't run in. And the worst loan that you'll ever get in your life is if you sign a record deal.
That's the crazy part.
That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. You know,
that's the craziest part about this whole thing.
Yeah. What was your first, big experience at making music? You know, what was the first thing that you really, when you got into it, that you said, yeah, I know I got this. I know I can handle this. Hold this down.
My first big experience. My first big experience.
Yeah, your first big experience with music.
Music. I would say I opened up for A Boogie. That was my first big experience that I could remember.
Okay.
That was the first one. It was like, and I had this crowd going crazy. Like they was fucking with me. So I think I got hella fans from that night. My fan count
went up from that night. Where was the concert at?
It was in East Stroudsburg, PA, Pennsylvania.
East Stroudsburg, yeah, University. I'm gonna give you a good tip. Focus and hit the colleges hard that you can. You know, all the colleges you can hit. Okay. You got East Stroudsburg. Get your sounds because college radio stations, everything else. And when you can, always, Vice, I do when you're doing it just for that lane, because it's not so much because everything is digital and streamed. But college radio have stream, like you want to get them to their DJs to play your music because they have the underground shows and all that stuff in college radio. So, that's always do something radio friendly, too. So that will make them spin it more. People might be like, oh, but yeah, when they get pressure, they'll spin it more, because it's radio friendly. They don't got to worry about it. They cool. Oh, this crowd, we can spin this one. Let's go. So that's a tip, And some of the tips I like to do that, assist along the way. That's the assist. PStock with the assist, throwing in the assist on it. Juice.
All I gotta do is complete the bucket. That's it.
That's it. Take it to the rim. That's it. That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Do you have any pre-show rituals or anything you do like before you get on? Like some people have pre-show rituals, or they like to go on the back, take one to the dome and walk in circles, drink certain drinks, stuff like that, certain things, Any rituals for Juice?
Ritual?
Yeah.
I definitely like to take one to the face. Yeah, just get me in my zone, like really just get me in that zone, like
to clear.
I need a bottle of water. I gotta drink me a little bottle of water.
Keep the throat moist.
Keep me hydrated. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gotta stay hydrated. What else? And some chapstick. Yeah, I gotta have a chapstick. I get high, the lips get chapped.
Get dry.
I can't have it. Yeah, nah.
You say when you get high, the lips get dry. So you gotta.
Yeah, straight up.
That's cool. I mean, that right there. That's not asking for a lot. You come prepared to get the show done. To get it in.
Yeah. Let's get this money. Let's get to this money.
And after you do all that, you get the ritual in. You got it in. Juice got it in. He's ready to go. What can your fans expect from your show?
Man, a show. Like I'm an entertainer. Like I don't just get up on this, half-assed this show. I came to give you a show. I came to perform. I came to make this experience something like no other. I want you to come to see me perform and leave like, yo, like that shit was lit. That nigga had that shit lit. I'll definitely come see that nigga perform again. Like I don't want you to just come like, oh no, nah, it was me. Nah, come to see a show. Be ready to be entertained. Straight up.
That's big. You got to give it. On that note, what was the best show you ever seen? And the best show.
Best show I ever seen. You know what? And just it's not even. It was the atmosphere. That shit was so crazy, yo. I seen nigga Playboy Cardi perform.
At
Rolling Loud last year.
Oh yeah. That was live. It was rolling live.
And then it started raining during his set. It even more tough. Like it was just tough. It was tough. It was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot, man. That's dope, man. And your video, man. Definitely, people need to get out there and check out the video, man. It's hot, man. And let people know, where they can catch everything. Always, let people know on the promote. Let them know where you at, where they can load up and line up on you, and get all your music. Juice Potter.
Make sure I go to YouTube, man. Go to YouTube. Potter Gang. You know what's going on, man. But yeah, make sure I go to YouTube. Make sure y'all go go to Google. And whatever works best for you, type Juice Potter on Google. Whatever works best for you. Apple
Juice
Music,
Potter.
Spotify, Tidal, wherever you want.
Yeah.
Go, I'm there where you want me to be.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Potter's hot. The new single and video out that I got that I sing is hot. The flow is there.
Yeah,
I hear the Jay-Z channel, but you got your own flow to it, much respect for that. Man, what was the best advice anybody ever gave you, or offered you to begin your music career?
Best advice. The best advice I think that I ever gotten was to network with DJs. You honestly, you gave me some good advice just now, for real. But some of the best advice that I ever got was network with DJs. Get my music, like not just get DJs to play my music. DJs had them like as my music associates, like had them build connections, build a bridge, so that when you get new music, they playing it just because they fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That was probably some of the best advice that I got. I ain't even gonna lie. That was probably some of the best advice I got.
That is great advice, because the DJs is always spinning. So you want the DJs to have your records as go-to records, especially when they in a jam and they trying to get something going, and you want to give something. I know these people ain't gonna be ready for this. Bang, and hit them with it.
Bang. Hit them with some new shit that go crazy.
Yeah, something they be like, oh, DJs like to do that. DJs do like to do it.
Yeah. That's probably some of the best advice I got.
That is good advice. That is good advice. So what makes Juice Potter unique compared to a lot of other independent artists, especially coming out of Jersey? What makes Juice Potter stand out, more than the rest of the pack?
Just it's really delivery, the flow. It's the atmosphere, it's the aura, it's everything that come with Juice Potter. It's more than music. This man, I ain't a business man. So it's more than what a lot of other artists bring to the table. A lot of other artists is just artists. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm tuned into my business side.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm a label. I mean, obviously it's small time right now, but once I get there, I'll be a label CEO.
Mhm.
I'm already like got my label. I'm forming it already.
Mhm. Mhm.
I got my own clothing line already busting.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm
What's the
a
clothing
whole, and I
line?
ain't just
What's the
music.
clothing line? You got promote that.
It's Husky's Clothing. Husky's Clothing is the clothing line. Husky's Clothing.
I
It's a
like
loyalty
that.
brand. It's based off loyalty.
I like that. Huskies. I like that.
Based off,
I'm a
yeah,
husky guy. I like that.
straight up.
Huskies.
Is you my dog or not? Is you my dog or not?
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Huskies. Where can people find that at?
Husky's Clothing.
Where,
Yeah,
where can
so
people find Huskies clothing at?
that's me.
That's you. They
That's
gotta
me.
find
I
juice.
made a song called Huskies.
Okay.
Straight up. So you could actually, matter of fact, you could go to Instagram. You can go to Instagram. We're working on the official website right now. I've been
Okay.
so locked in with getting my music and getting these networking opportunities together. So now we're working on a website, but you could go to Instagram. You could shop Huskies clothing _ yeah, shop Huskies _ on Instagram, and you can go there. Actually, we're doing a lot of drop shipping.
Okay.
A lot of things working. We got some new pieces about to drop. Actually, so yeah, y'all go check it out.
Yeah, that's what's up. Let's get it. Let's get it. You know. Now when you were back in when you released your first, was that your first full length album, the Project Potter? The
Yeah,
project that was your first project, right? You
yeah,
know,
that was my
and
first.
you picked up a lot of international followers with that one, right?
Yeah,
You know, you looks
facts,
like you picked
facts.
up. So, and you had three singles off of that one that people picked up on that.
Yeah,
That's huge.
yeah.
How did that feel? How did that make you feel when all of that came about? When all of that went down? When you dropped that album, three picked up, people was running and grabbing it, especially from Europe. You know, I mean, because that's big. You know, people that they'll play it to death. They'll rock with you. You know, how did that feel? How did that make you feel?
It made me feel good. I mean, of course, it made me feel good. It made me feel like I just want to go harder and want to just work harder, honestly. It made me want to put in more work and really like challenge myself to take the next. You know what I mean? It felt good. Like it was just a good feeling that I know that people was fucking with my music. You know what I mean? I put a lot of work into that shit. I put a lot of myself into that. So it was like I don't know. It felt good because I ain't pulled no punch. I came straight up with that.
Yeah,
That's all me right there.
yeah. That's big. That's hard work. Who does production? Who do you work with as far as producers or anything? How do you pick your tracks for your records?
Right now, well now I got my own producer, so I got a new production team. I was working with a couple different producers. I kind of linked with them on YouTube. I emailed them like, yo, I like your beats. You know what I mean? Can I get some? Send me a pack. And I do it like that. And I just pick from the pack, buy the beats, whatever the case may be. But now I got my own producer. I go to the studio, he may go crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Heavy Artillery Studios. Shout out Lucci. Shout out my son H. I mean, shout out to the gang. Y'all want some good mixing and mastering? Heavy Artillery Studios. Go get busy over there.
Where they at? They up in your way too? They up your area?
Yeah. They're in Jersey. They're in Clifton, New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah, you hear that, people? Get up there. Get some of that Jersey sound, you know.
Oh yeah, it get crazy in there. Them boys doing their thing.
Funkin' for Jersey. You know, that's good. So what when you're out there, you know, and you're on a vibe and you're chilling, or you traveling, you riding, who are you listening to? You know, other than your own music, Juice? Who are you listening to?
I like Future. He makes some good tunes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Drake and the one just released a nice album. I like that joint.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, damn. So I
That's
listen
big.
to everybody, to say the least. Like I listen to a little bit of everything. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So a little
Mm-hmm.
bit of probably a lot of G Herbo. I listen to some G Herbo. I listen to a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the older music too. All the way 80s to like the 2020s, 2015s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cause it don't hold as much weight. I listen to some Lil Durk sometimes.
Yeah. Little Dirt. Yep. Yep.
Money Bag Yo, some Polo G. I listen to a little bit of everybody. Not
Little,
too much, but a
li-
little bit.
a little bit of everybody. What would you say your favorite song of all time by any artist would be? Like there's one song, if
Damn.
any, by any one artist, any particular artist.
By any one artist, my favorite song of all time ever. That's
Mm-hmm.
the hard ass question.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, favorite song ever. Damn. Um, favorite song ever. Damn, that's a hard ass question. For real,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
Mm-hmm.
know I have that.
It is. It is hard one. It is hard to think about it. It's like if you think about it like
Because
this: if you was
there's so
trapped,
many genres.
there's so many. Well, then let me rephrase it like this. Okay, let me go at it this way. If you was trapped,
All right.
stranded on a desert island, and you could have
Okay.
3 albums, what would the 3 albums be?
uh, uh, what would I listen to on that stranded island? I would probably listen to uh I'll probably listen to damn. Okay, so I gotta have gotta have I gotta have I gotta have the Carter 2. That's a must have. My
Carter two. Okay,
favorite. That's my favorite album that I ever released in the whole world. My
Carter
favorite.
two. Okay.
Yeah, the Carter 2 is the best. That's the best piece of work that anybody ever put out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, yeah. So probably one of my favorite songs, probably one of them songs on that album.
On that album, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's what I said. That's how you narrow it down. 3 albums on the
yeah.
desert.
So all right, so that one
Got one.
gotta have that. Shit,
Two more.
shit. Give me. All right, we on a desert island. Shit, give me Drake. Give me some Drake. What album? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
give me sheesh. Give me Nothing Was the Same. That's like one of my favorite albums.
Okay. No female artists to be on that desert
Yeah,
island. There's no female artists in that would fit in there to be trapped.
it got to be Beyonce. That's
Okay.
that's automatic.
Okay.
And I think it's the album called Irreplaceable. Is that the one with the blue background and the diamond
I think so.
diamond shirt?
Beyonce's.
Is it called
Yeah.
Irreplaceable? The album?
I
Is
think so. I think it is.
yeah,
See.
that's what. Because I remember when I was when the boy had that picture on my wall with the album cover, and I had that album. Oh damn! I forgot Usher. I could have put an Usher album on there because that one would Let It Burn on there. That goddamn Usher album. You know what? Take Drake out of there. Put the Usher album in there and the Beyonce album. There we go.
Usher. What's Usher album?
There we go.
Okay.
Damn, I don't know the name of it, and it's crazy because I used to listen to it every day. It's the one where he got Let It Burn on there. It's the one with Let It Burn on there.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I got you. Though. That would be
give
the
me
good
them three
mix.
right there.
That would be the good mix.
Yeah.
When you remix it, that be trapped. So you want to get you want to change, you got that change of pace throwing Beyonce. That works.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
works. What are what can you let the viewers know what Juice is working on now? What you working on now, Juice? What can people expect to see coming from Juice
Right now I'm trying to put another I want to put another tape out for y'all, maybe an EP. I do a little EP, little 6-song EP, Potterville 2. I want to put that out. I want to put some singles out. I want to drop some singles. I want to do some collabs. That's what I've been thinking about. Collab with some different artists, getting them.
You have
them on the
any
team,
artists in mind? Who would you like to work with right now?
Shit, I don't even know. I want to work with who want to work with me. I want to work with whoever really serious about working. I don't really have no.
How is the music scene out there for you right now? Are you still able to get out and perform and do shows and show up? Is it available right now?
Everything is motion. It's a lot of motion going on.
Okay.
Yes, we have motion. It's definitely it's movement going. It's movement being made.
Okay. You go over in the city a lot and perform. You go across.
I mean, my city kind of small. You know what I mean? My city kind of small, so like I perform a lot in New York. A lot. I perform.
That's what I meant.
PA,
yeah, you go over to the city. Yeah, go up to the city.
Yeah. I get out there and perform. I got a couple things going on out there. Strippers that's on the team. I mean, I make sure I get in tune with them. When the strip club busting, they be like, "All right, come tonight. Come perform tonight."
That's another good one. The strippers, rocking your music on the set. Yeah. That's another good one.
When you go to the strip club, you got to get in tune with the strippers. You get the strippers rocking with you, then they rock with your music. You feel me? Now, I don't know. It just means something about it that niggas fuck with strippers. So you get strippers fucking with you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. What about high school kids? You go back and deal with
Got to.
Yeah, you
absolutely. I'm a football coach.
You right there. Oh, you are? You a football coach? That's what's happening.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love the game. I love the game of football, man.
That's our family. We a football first family.
Hell yeah, I love the game of football. I love the game.
That's big.
Make sure I stay tapped in with the kids.
I
try to give them that room. Give them that room to make sure they grow and make their own mistakes and stuff like that. But I want to be there for them to help them too at the same time.
That's big. You can't lose helping kids, man. Kids always give you something. They give you something to go with,
Yeah, they the future, man.
Yeah, they the future. So you want to direct them well, lead them well, So that's good, man. Big hat off to you, man. Much respect for that, man.
Yeah,
you out there coaching the kids, the rapper coach. Yeah. So you got a built-in plug with the next generation.
Something like that. It's something like that. You mean?
Yeah.
Something like that.
That happens. That's the worst. That whenever you have a big group of following, right? And you doing kids, and some kids, you know how kids are. You coach them, with some kids because they're kids. They get their discipline when they get with you. Once they leave you, they don't get the discipline. That has to be the worst part sometimes. But what feels good about that is when you can reach those kids and get them to turn it around and get them to mold. Give them that molding where they can help themselves, where they can adjust to it, man. So that's big. Man, big shout out to you coaching the kids. That's what's happening. That's big, man. That's big.
I love the kids, man. I love the kids. I want to see this. I want to see the world change eventually. So that's what you got to start with. In the future. So what you teach them is what they're gonna know.
That's big. That's big. Where do you get some of your inspiration for your lyrics from? Whenever you're doing stuff, where do you get some of that inspiration from?
A lot of it comes from my heart. You know what I mean? Like it's the stuff that I seen, stuff that I feel, stuff that I've done, stuff that I want to do, stuff that I want to see. A life that I live, a life I'm living. You know what I mean? This motivation comes from life itself. I mean, every single day is something. Every single day is something.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what motivate me. Like my
Story
family,
back, family.
everything. Like uh, everything I go through, everything I see, everything I do. Word.
Yeah, that's motivation right there, man. Life, right?
Straight up, life,
Life,
really life. Just the good, the bad, everything.
everything.
Life puts you through. I don't never take it too hard. It's just, something to rap about.
I hear you,
Word
man.
up.
That's how it go. That's how it go. Question I got for you, and I ain't gonna tie you up, man. It's Friday night. I know you can ready to make moves. You gotta get it. Gotta get it. A
A little motion, a little movement,
little
a little man.
little movement. Yeah. What's the best advice you can give somebody right now
um,
that
don't
wants to be
listen
an
to nobody.
artist? Mm-hmm.
Don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to nobody say. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. I mean, I'm sitting right here with my father right now. When I first started rapping, he was telling me like, "Nah, that shit not for you. Like, just quit that shit. That shit for losers." I just took that shit with a grain of salt. Like, I just was like, you know what I mean? Whatever. Then when I started making music, like, on shit, I seen him start being, oh shit, hold up, like, oh, this shit tough. And once I flipped him into a supporter, then I was like, yeah, like, don't never
You
give
know
up
you
on your,
got
don't
it.
never give up on yourself. Like, believe in yourself no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter what nobody say, believe in yourself. If this what you want to do, if this what you truly want, though, it gotta be something that you truly passionate about. If you feel it in your heart, like this what you want to do, don't listen to nobody. Go with your gut. Go. And that'll be my advice. Don't give up on yourself. Trust yourself.
That's big. That's good advice. I hear a lot of young artists saying that these days. You know, it must have been a lot of people out there trying to influence them people, telling them don't do it, don't do it, don't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. So people are spinning and putting their own thing on it, man, and that's big.
Yeah.
That's real
Yeah.
big, man.
People got their own fears and their own failures. You know what I mean? So they seen different things. So they don't. Sometimes it be out of protection. Sometimes it be out of fear. Sometimes it be out of just trying to get you off your track.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you gotta live your life for you. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when you get in that box, you gonna be by yourself.
Real talk.
So then when you
Real
go up
talk.
in there, you gonna have to look in that. You gonna have to live your life gonna flash before your eyes, right? When your
Mm-hmm.
life flashes before your eyes, is you gonna like what you see?
Mm-hmm. Real
You know what
talk.
I mean?
Real talk. Real
Straight
talk.
up.
That's
Word
it.
up.
Juice Potter, man. That's good. Hey, give us give some shout outs and give us some parting, wisdom from Juice before you smear off on us real quick. Give your shout outs to your team, your crew, the rest of the people. Let the viewers again know where to cop all your stuff, where to tune in and stay tuned. And check out iHipHop because you're gonna start seeing Juice popping up on iHipHopTV.
Yeah, make sure y'all tune in to hip hop. This is a nice. They got some good shit going on over here, man. And shout out to, like you said, shout out to the team, man. Shout out to everybody that's behind us. Shout out OHTF. Shout out Marviana Gray. Shout out to the clothing line, the team behind the clothing line. My boy Drew, Pete, Cuzzo, Huskies Clothing. Shout out to the brand. Shout out to the gang, F&F. Shout out to everybody that's on the gang, huh? Shout out to the shout out to the football, the little bros on the football team. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to the family, ma, pop, little bros. All the people that support me, all the people that's out to them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who else I'm give a shout out to? Yeah, shout out, and big ups to the big man upstairs for keeping me beating every day, keeping me going. You know what I mean? Appreciate that, big bro.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Juice Potter, man. Man, thanks for sliding through, spending some time with PStock,
Yeah, man,
iHipHop
appreciate
TV,
y'all
blessing
having me,
us,
man.
man. You know, like I said, you know, hit me up. I got your email. I'm gonna drop you something. Let us know we're gonna get your video in rotation on the video music breaks and the Aladdin 19s, everything. It's hot, man, and I like that sound, man. You like doing these shows. This is the third season. I've done a lot of these shows, you know, people, independent artists, people that's on everything. Mostly not too many East Coast artists. There was like maybe one, maybe two other Jersey rappers out of all of the artists I've had. Two other Jersey rappers, you know. So yeah, you know, you laying it down, and you know, all y'all, you know, y'all doing y'all thing, your stuff. You front and center. I hear it. So that's what's up, Potter. Everybody, check him out. Check him out, Juice
Potter, man. Y'all know what's going on,
right,
man. Get with me, man. Get with me,
Potter. All right. Peace and blessings, man. Thanks for coming through. We got you on lock, man. Juice Potter. Let's go.
Yeah. What? Potter. Yeah, I came up out the struggle, had to write a check. Yeah, I came up, learned to hustle, had to ice the neck.
Juice Potter, hot, man. That's what we like. This is iHipHopTV. That's what we do. We bring a big shout out to Mad Money Militia, Dark Diva, you know, Escape from Reality Tour. You know, she's in tune, in touch with all the artists making it happen. Going around, she's there. She's visible. You can reach out and touch her whenever you see her. Say hi. Hey, Diva. You know, big shout out to Diva, Mad Money Militia Inc. You know, big shout out to the rest of the crew, Aladdin 19, rest of the crew. Definitely big shout out to the Dress the Culture fam. You know, everybody holding it down over there. You know, big shout out, you know, to the Bay Area, 2K, Young NAZ. Big shout out to Frank Stickums, you know, riding with the Tonys. You know, hey, big shout out to Black Sea. You know, catch his show coming up. You know, great interview, great history. RBL Posse. You know, check them out. You know, iHipHopTV 101. Keep us locked. Peace.
What? Yeah, I came up out the struggle, had to write a check. Yeah, I came up, learned to hustle, had to ice the neck. It's hot and seek whenever I call, now I got fights to catch. Every time they call me and they need me, it be like a death.
Hey, yo, Juice. Yo, this the one, my boy.
I feel I don't need him when I need him, they ain't rock me. Make that boy a nice, I cut her off if she lie to me. So much money in my pocket, I'm a walking library.